Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Tyler from Diesel Power Products here, and today we've got something super interesting for you guys. We are going over the 2025 Ram 2500 and all its new features. Now let's address the big elephant in the room. There's been a multitude of issues with these trucks for a long time that looked like they were never going to get fixed, honestly, but it looks like we have some solutions, so let's go through the list. So let's start with the visuals. The Ram got a completely new overhaul. It's got new bumpers, new grille, whole new outside design. The truck looks awesome. The 2025 Ram is going to have some big tech upgrades. It's going to include a 360 view camera, as well as adaptive cruise control, and a 14.5-inch infotainment system. Now this is an interesting one. The towing capacity is 20,000 pounds. It's a little bit lower than previous models, but we went from 410s to 342s in the rear to match that 8-speed transmission. Now let's talk the important stuff. This is what everyone wants to know. There were so many rumors. Is it going to be a 7.1? Is it going to be a 7.2? Well, we have answers, guys. It's going to be a 6.7, 430 horsepower, 1,075 foot-pounds of torque Cummins engine. That's going to be 60 horsepower and 225 foot-pounds of torque over the 2024 model. Now we've got an interesting change here. We're going from a CGI block to a cast iron design for durability. We're losing a little bit of savings in weight, but the durability is going to be there, and that block is going to last you a lot longer. Additionally, one of the key updates to the Cummins engine is we're going from a cast-on intake manifold to a bolt-on cast aluminum design. It's going to be great for weight reduction. It's going to improve cylinder balance and airflow. It's going to be a way better design. All right, now let's get down to the nitty-gritty, guys. Let's talk about the interesting changes that they're doing in the 2025 Rams and the Cummins engine. We've all heard of this issue with the grid heater bolt melting off, falling into the intake, going into cylinder 6, destroying your motor. Well, guess what? We're done with those. We're going to glow plugs. We're getting rid of that grid heater design, getting rid of that issue altogether, and guess what? It's going to start better in cold weather. So I think this is going to be a great change. Now let's talk about the turbo. It looks like we've got a new whole set 10-blade VGT turbo that's going to address some of the common actuator issues that we dealt with Cummins in the previous years. One of the craziest things in the 2025 Cummins redesign is they've completely reworked the cylinder head to include external injectors and external fuel rail lines, which is going to make these things way more reliable. It's going to improve efficiency, and it's going to make them super easy to work on. Now something else that's new that's super crazy is this new CP8 pump, whatever that is. It's said to resemble a CP4 externally, but internally it's completely reworked. They're good for up to 2,200 bar of fuel pressure. So we'll see how these things hold up, because we all know those CP4s, not so good. Now the earlier Cummins engines utilized spur gears behind the front cover to run the camshaft and fuel pump, but it looks like in 2025, we're switching to helical gears, which is going to increase durability and reduce engine noise. Now, if you like to work on your own truck and DIY everything like us here at Diesel Power Products, you're really going to like this next section. They are changing both fuel filters to the driver's side in the engine bay, so you no longer have to get under your truck to change your fuel filters, and your oil filter is going to be a top load now, so it's going to make maintenance super easy on these trucks. Now, I could spend 10 minutes talking about the interior options on the 2025 Ram, but let's be honest, you can get it in leather, you could get it in suede, you can get 3 different screen options, and you got more buttons than you can possibly know what to do with. So we're joining the 21st century with the interiors in these Ram trucks. That's all you need to know. Now let's talk arguably the most exciting part about the redesign with the 2025 Cummins is the new transmission. We all know that 68 RFE was no good, tons of problems for many years, but now we've got this new ZF Powerline 8-speed transmission that's totally going to change the game with these trucks. Now this transmission is going to use gears 1 through 6 for power and performance, while it's going to utilize gears 7 and 8 for highway cruising to optimize fuel economy. Now this transmission is said to shift smoother and handle those tow loads way better, so we're super excited to see what this change brings to the Cummins platform. Can't wait to see it. Now again, I could spend 10 minutes talking about the different trim levels for these trucks because they have so many different options, but if you'd like to know all the details, you could check out our blog on this video on dieselpowerproducts.com. Click the link in our bio. Well, that's about it, guys, but the question remains, should you upgrade to a 2025 Ram 2500 or 3500? In my personal opinion, I think so. These trucks are great trucks, they last forever, and they've addressed the transmission and the grid heater issue. I think these things are going to be super reliable for years to come, and I think you should look into getting one. Now, if you do decide to get one of these 2025 Rams, or if you've got a diesel truck period, hit up dieselpowerproducts.com. We're a one-stop shop solution for all your diesel part needs. Hit the link in our bio or visit dieselpowerproducts.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one.